The mass airflow sensor helps control the air that goes into your engine. If it stops working, it can affect your car's performance and fuel efficiency. Here is how to tell if your MAF sensor is going bad and what signs to watch out for. To check, keep the engine running, and then disconnect the electrical connector from the MAF sensor. If the engine stops, it means the sensor is working properly. However, if the engine keeps running or vibrating, it is a sign that the MAF sensor may need to be replaced. Pay close attention to the exhaust. If you see black smoke, it means the engine is burning too much fuel. This often happens when the MAF sensor is faulty, as it sends incorrect air data to the engine, causing it to use more fuel than needed, which leads to black smoke. Car jerking can happen for many reasons, and a bad MAF sensor is one of them. When the engine does not get the right amount of air or fuel, it can cause jerking. A faulty MAF sensor sends wrong information to the engine, making the car hesitate or jerk while accelerating. Decreased fuel efficiency means your car is using more gas than usual for the same distance. This can happen if the MAF sensor is bad and does not measure the air properly. When that happens, the engine uses more fuel. If you are filling up more often, it might be time to check the MAF sensor. To test the functionality of the mass airflow sensor with a multimeter, begin by removing the MAF sensor from its connector. The connector has 4 pins. Set the multimeter to 20 volts and connect the black test lead to a grounded part of the car. Turn the car key to the on position, but do not start the engine. Touch each pin on the connector with the other test lead, starting from the bottom left. When you find 12.6 volts, that is the voltage supply. After that, flip the connector over and find the red wire, which is the voltage supply wire. Set your multimeter to the ohms setting. Check the resistance of each pin, starting from the bottom right pin and working your way around. When you get a reading of 0.24, flip the connector over and look for the black and white wire under that pin, which is the ground wire. Now, reconnect the MAF sensor and back probe the connector using a paperclip. Attach the test leads using alligator clips to the back of the connector. Switch the multimeter setting back to 20 volts, then start the engine and check the voltage. The voltage should gradually increase from 12.6 volts as the engine runs, showing the MAF sensor is working properly. If the voltage drops instead of rising, it may mean there is a problem with the MAF sensor or the wiring. If you notice these problems, it is important to get the MAF sensor checked. Fixing it will help keep your car running smoothly.